I didn't know. I didn't know. How could I possibly have known? Know what? The legend. I didn't know the legends behind it. Why not? Because it's third generation. You know, I don't know much about third generation. So what did you do? I went to that Arceus forsaken place. The ancient ruins. What happened there? I found it. The legendary, no, the mythical Pokémon, Jirachi. And then? I wasn't able to catch it. The legend says that it awakens for 7 days every 1,000 of years. It has the ability of making any wish come true. But I lost that chance. Do I have to remind you who you are? I am surrounded by freaks. No, remember who we are. We are the Overlord.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Greetings, I'm SurroundEdByFreaks and welcome back to Pokémon 3D. You sure didn't expect this very special surprise episode with the Overlord. You were just minding your own business and then I charge in your subscription feed. How long has it been, Typhlosion? And actually this is the first episode that I record without half of my hearing abilities. In case you didn't know, I unfortunately lost the hearing from my right ear due to a rare illness. But this is exactly why! Today, the Overlord has returned and it's time for a very important mission. I was actually checking my old Pokémon 3D videos from my playthrough to check if it would have been suitable to make some shorts out of them. But when I arrived to a certain episode, an episode in which there was a certain Pokémon up of a certain tower, meanwhile, if you didn't understand, I kinda need some of these. Luckily, I'm rich, you know? When I was watching again the battle with Jirachi, I got curious because I didn't remember the legends behind Jirachi. Because since I am old and I fought in the Napoleonic Wars, I am not much of an expert on third generation games. Huh? That's the gym! Why there is a hand? Because I want to catch these hands? So then I went on the interwebs to read the Pokédex entries on Jirachi. A legend states that Jirachi will make true any wish that is written on notes attached to its head when it awakens. Jirachi will awaken from its sleep of 1,000 years if you sing to it in a voice of purity. It is said to make true any wish that people desire. And no, my dear Jirachi, I do have a wish. Can you please give me back my right here? Please. Please, Jirachi, please. I mean, I can also dream and wish for world domination, but let's be honest, if you followed the playthrough of the Overlord, you know that everything that you see on this map belongs to me. What is this? Oh, Battle Frontier. Because of course, I'm taking this chance for this sort of a special video, also to check the few new things about Pokémon 3D. There hasn't been big updates, but there are a couple of new things. Relocation of the Battle Frontier and the Goldenrod City casino sort of thing. I wasn't able to catch Jirachi, but I promise you, I will find a way. The Overlord will find a way and face Jirachi again. For one last chance for my dreams to become true. Because let's remember that it's not just one wish, it's actually 3 wishes, Deflusion.
Bruh.
The only problem is that where do I find a voice of purity? My annoying voice can't be a voice of purity. Also, didn't I just say that I kinda conquered the entirety of Johto and Kanto? Well, Jirachi might not like that very much. The sky is so beautiful in these new versions of Pokémon 3D. And again, I already said that, but it's kind of a shame that I played the entirety of Pokémon 3D without this graphics update. The music bugging continuously, remember? When I had to use Gym Battle versus Turkey continuously. A bit of a shame, but the good thing is that now it's prettier, it's better. Now, while I was watching my old videos, I noticed 2 things. First of all, there is a little bit of a difference in my team compared to last time, especially if you look at Ampharos.
NANI?!
It's not like he became a girl, it's not that. When I caught Marip, like brain expansion realization, I started calling Marip she. Can be very useful if I train him, it's a male, a bit. Maybe it's also because it's a sheep. I realized when watching my video, my original Marip, and therefore my original Ampharos, when I caught them on my Game Boy Color, it was a girl. And for whatever reason I forgot it while I was playing Pokémon 3D, and it actually caught a boy. I just modified the game files, and now Ampharos is a girl. Not that it really matters, because it's just for the laughs, for a little funny thing, because I never really cared if Pokémon are male or female. If you think about the anime, like, are Ash's Pokémon male or female? Like, To me, Bulbasaur is just Bulbasaur, and Charmander... Oh, wrong way. And Charmander is just Charmander. I never considered if they were male or female. Chikorita could have been female, but, you know, it's not something that the Pokémon anime bothered with. And therefore, I never did either. I never really considered Pokémon either male or female. Obviously, I mean, Miltanks must be female. Then, so if you don't water plants, they actually don't grow at all. I am here because I think that the Overlord kinda did something not very nice. Now, I'm not referring to the thousands that I defeated and destroyed without mercy for the conquest of Kanto, Johto, the Sevi Island. I'm afraid that I never finished to heal the poor Miltank. Its cry is weak. Give an orange berry to Miltank, but of course! I hope I did it off screen. I'm not entirely sure. This Miltank is not moving. Oh god. Miltank? Oh no! I never... Oh no! I'm so sorry! Yes, of course! Get an orange berry. Yes! Yes! The Overlord redeems himself! Miltank, my Momo! My Momo! Yes! It's a powerful moo! Yay! What do you say? What say you? Yeah, we're feeding Mumus. It passed years. Since I've been here for the first time, years have passed. You never gave another orange berry to Miltank. Neither did I, but I don't own this Miltank. Miltank, I'm so sorry. You've been sick for all these years and I never gave you the I don't know, it was the third orange berry that you needed to be healthier. I'm so sorry. Luckily she's still alive. I bet you, Miltank, pat. Whew. Did you see that, Jirachi? Did you see how much of a great and merciful Overlord am I? Huh? Up there, Jirachi, I know you're hiding somewhere. Up there in the sky, in the space. I deserve another wish. Let's make it 2. Let's make it 3. People, I'm very sorry. Okay, you know what? I will say sorry by buying everything. All the Mumu milk that you have. I'll take your entire stock. Mumu milk. Everything. Okay, it's milk. to finish it off before it spoils, I should be like, I don't know. Let's get 10, come on. I don't want it to spoil. And this should be a nice financial gain for you. Drink up and enjoy. You know what? Let's drink up immediately. Typhlosion. Actually, you know what? A round of Moo Milk for every one of my Pokemon. Later off screen, because the game prevents me from tasting this uber delicious Moo Milk. I couldn't stand the thought. Why you never called me? Why you never told me that I forgot to give the last Oran Berry to Miltank? Sorry, for Typhlosion Flamethrower. Okay, I have to behave in this episode for Jirachi. Now it's time to go to Golden City to try out the sort of casino card game, but also to get my future read by what's the name of those sort of woman witches that read your future with cards? I am not sure. I feel like to say necromancers, but they're not necromancers. Cardmancers? Card Captor Sakura? Ah, see? Since I'm recording this, it's early October, the trees are orange. They're not green. That is a nice touch. Ah, remember who was here? Yes, my best Pokemon, Sudowoodo. I know that I said that I would have swapped my Sudowoodo and my Kingler for 2 other Pokemon. The problem is I can't find Pokemon that I like that know how to learn at least some HMs that I need, that Kingler and Sudowoodo already know. And second, in Pokemon 3 there is still no possibility of separating the TMs with the HMs, like in some Pokemon games, maybe? Also, the addition of the fountain was very, very nice in the National Park. I really like that. And the music of the National Park, oof, so nostalgic. Okay, we have no time. Let's enjoy this Pokemon episode. You always call me and you ask me how am I doing. Thank you, I like that. Do you want to become the juggler of my army? It wouldn't be that bad. I don't even remember, can I... Hey! Here's the item. Oh! Oh! A tribute for your Overlord! Leafstone? Thank you! I don't remember your name, but... Okay, phone... Was it Irwin or something like that? Juggler Irwin. Juggler Irwin! See, I remember you. I am a merciful Overlord, as I said. You're going to become my court juggler. Overlord's army is just expanding and expanding and becoming stronger and stronger. Oh, I see. The building over here. Aha. And here we have this black cube with a little star on top, which should be the casino. I'm sorry, this club is for Mem? Mem? Mlem? Wait, are you perhaps Edo? That's right. I'm glad to see that the people of Johto still recognize their Overlord after a few years that I passed in my travels. I'm so sorry for my rudeness. Any trainer who is good enough to be champion is welcome at this club. This club is intended to be a place for powerful trainers to hang out, relax, and engage in friendly battles. Currently, all of the gym leaders of Kanto and Johto are members, but they rarely come by. I am sure if a trainer as strong as you told them about this club and asked them to join, ask them to join you here, they would do so. I'm still dyslexic, even if I'm the Overlord. They might even come here willing to battle. But I thought this was sort of the game corner. Maybe these people are the game corner people? They look like bartenders for all I can tell. I remember this was from Heart Gold, but in Heart Gold you could challenge the gym leaders in Saffron City, in the old gym next to the gym of Sabrina. We serve complimentary drinks to all of our members. Mead or Radler, I also like that one. If you want something, I will have to card you. I flashed the trainer card. Hey! I'm sorry, sir. That does not have your age. Please come back when you have a valid ID. I would be mad that I'm not getting served alcohol. Then again, this means that I am preserving my youth very well. Thank you very much. I might have the age of Jesus, but apparently I still look like a teenager. Very nice. You three are safe only because, you are kind of flattering me. I somehow thought that there was the card game here in Golden City. I mean, nice that there was this new thing that I didn't explore in my videos, but actually the card game is not in this casino, it's in the casino of Celadon City. So, guess where we're heading next? Well, at the gym of Goldenrod, because I want to see if I ask my, remember, second in command Johto division Whitney. She's also part of my army, she's one of the earliest members of my army, especially because she's a redhead and therefore she automatically is eligible for my army. Yes, I'm biased. Well, she's more like of a pinkhead, really. Hi there, so good to see you again. I didn't expect you to be happy to see your Overlord. I've been so bored lately, we should totally have a rematch. Have you heard about this new battle bar? Oh, that's how it's called? It's supposed to be like the coolest place in town. If you want, I could be there in the evenings. Don't be late. That's how it's done, Typhlosion. They easily got a date with a cute girl.
You shut the fuck up!
Actually, we may say that, but we're actually meeting in the secret room to plan our next move for the Overlord army. Did you know that I just saved a meal tank? I am basically your hero.
You shut the fuck up!
It's so good to have your meal tank of destruction in my army. That's probably the most powerful Pokémon. So we shall head to Kanto and Celadon City and see if the card person that flips the cards and tells me my future, yes, that's how it's called, will give me some information on Jirachi. Because you know, Jirachi is from Hoenn. Well, it's from the Hoenn generation, he's actually from space, but he's from the 3rd generation Hoenn. And Hoenn is not here yet, unless for whatever reason I can travel to Hoenn with a train, but I suppose not. It's not implemented. Who knows if it will ever be implemented, I hope one day, but probably not anytime soon. Let's go! The royal train brings me to Kanto, to my, other domain. Look, it's still there, the Hagrid train. Are there even trains shaped like that? I don't know. I deal with cars, not with trains. Alright. It's time to head to Celadon City and interrogate people who know where Jirachi could be. Hey! Look at that! Press Q to accept. Hello? I really want to battle you again. I will be waiting at the National Park. Oh, that's nice. See, actually now they improved the phone calls and they actually ask you to battle for real. Like if I go to the National Park, she will actually be waiting for me to battle. Now I could go to the casino game corner, but you are from Game Freak. You are the gods of the Olympus. Where is Jirachi? Where is it?
Where is he?
I need to contain myself because Jirachi otherwise will not appear. It should be here, the casino thingy. It's not called casino. Game corner, probably. Oh, I can't even go there. Because the one on the left is the casino, which is permanently closed. Rocket? Game corner? Oh, because in 1st generation it belonged to Team Rocket. And so I can enter here, which back then this was where you would get your prizes from the coins that you win at the casino. I love the casino in gold and silver with the slot machines, but they removed it, I don't know where, maybe even in crystal, because it was like forbidden to put gambling games in games for kids. But look, I loved it and I never played slot machine in my life and I don't have any intention to do so. So actually the card woman is a card man. card captor Sasuke. Show me how you play, and my heart will pound with excitement. Keep your distance. I literally have a date, quote-unquote date, a conquest planning date with Whitney tonight. Right, this was Voltorb Flip. I only played this in Heart Gold. I thought I would have remembered, but I don't actually remember that much. So I just do this. Ah, right. So the number on top of each square, for example, this says 90. It means the value, it's 9 of the numbers. And there are 0 Voltorbs, so it's safe to open all of them, because there are no Voltorbs. If you find the Voltorbs, you die in real life, IRL, because the Voltorb blows up. And you kinda... Oh! That was easy! You kinda have to calculate the probability of where the Voltorbs are. There's no mathematical way of winning the game. Because at a certain point you will have to guess. There will be more or less probable places where the Voltorbs are, but in the end it's down to luck, which is normal because it's the casino. And I even have memos. See, I can actually write and try to fill the whole square with Voltorb 1 or 2 to see if there is a way in which it will work. Oh, there is only one Voltorb on this bottom line. Well, very probably it's where... it's here, you see, where there are 3 Voltorb. So I say to gamble, and since I think that Voltorb is over here, I open this, I open this, and I open this. Nice! So clearly the Voltorb is here. So probably it's not here. Yeah, good. Actually, it's quite difficult to make a commentary on this, because how the hell do I tell you what I'm thinking? By the law of probability, Voltorb is not here. On this column there must be 5. 1, 2, 3. 1 is a Voltorb, so the other one is a 2. So here there must be a 2! Here there are 2 Voltorbs and 5. Okay, it means that the missing number is a 3. Where could the 3 be? Not on the right column. Not here. It must be here. Here there is the 3 for sure. L, get out of my sight. But now, old man, tell me. I'm here to know, where can I find Jirachi? To find Jirachi, you have to go to Hoenn, and you have to wait for the 100th rocket launch at the Space Center. Then you go onto the rocket, and you go in space, and you can find Jirachi and the Oxes. That is a legend! You're a scammer! I bet this is Professor Oak in disguise! This is a false myth that I actually talked about in my Pokémon video about myths and legends of back in my days. Plus, didn't you hear, Hoenn is not implemented yet? I would actually like to, for it to be true, that I get to travel to Hoenn with my Pokémon and go search Jirachi at the Space Center. I don't even remember if it's called Space Center. Hello! We exchange your coins for fabulous prizes. Press X to doubt. I will judge if they're fabulous or not. This? What do you have? Do you have TMs or something similar? Oh no, you have Pokémon! Dratini, Mr. Mime, Porygon. Yeah, I remember Porygon was hella difficult to obtain. I did obtain it at the end, but it took me years. The only adorable one, well, Dratini is not bad, but the only adorable one is Eevee. Although you already get it from Bill. Alright, well, this was useless. You just told me a legend that I already knew. Get out of here, you old pervert, spying on the girls. Erika, the delivery of the new plants are delayed, okay? See you tomorrow at 4:20. Code messages, you should not be concerned with them. How can I lure Jirachi out? It's a mythical Pokémon. How am I supposed to do that? Because I only learned later in the years that there is a difference between legendaries and mythical Pokémon. Legendaries are sort of like Zapdos, Articuno, Moltres, even Lugia and Ho-Oh. People know their stories. They might believe that they exist or not. In case of Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno in the Pokemon anime, I mean, everybody knows that they exist. It's nothing special. They are sort of known legends. Mythical Pokemon instead are Pokemon that most people don't believe they exist, and many people don't even know anything about them, like they never even heard of them, and you probably only find stuff about them on tablets from ancient populations, something like that, which is very cool. Too bad that in the Western world, this differentiation never really happened. They were all legendaries, but in Japan there is actually a difference between legendaries and mythical, and Jirachi is a mythical Pokemon, which makes sense because it wakes up every 1,000 of years. And not everybody is as lucky as that son of a bitch Ash that met every single mythical and legendary Pokemon in existence. Nah, I can't be mean with Ash anymore, honestly. Since he left the Pokemon anime, he became a legend for everybody. I'll allow that. But now that I think about it, a pure voice may lure Jirachi out. Diffusion, did you know that mermaids were considered to have the most beautiful voice of them all?
What a nice and quiet day without the Overlord around.
Misty! Quick, sing into this audio recorder. I need a pure voice to lure Jirachi out.
No.
Well, she kicked me out. But Misty, you are the second in command for Kanto. You have to help me. Oh, it's you again. I've heard rumors from the other Kanto leaders that you managed to defeat them as well. You must be getting pretty strong. Say, I recently heard about this place in Johto called the Battle Bar. I'd love to have a rematch whenever you are there. Weekend evenings are usually when I'm off from swimming practice. I will make sure to visit the bar then. Now, some of you simps may think that, oh, he's got a date with two redheads at the Johto gameplays thingy. But now, you idiots, I'm actually planning our next strategies with my two second-in-commands, which is absolutely a coincidence that they're both redheads. Shut up! But Misty was unwilling to record her sing and her voice to lure Jirachi out, and therefore we must find another way. But you know what? I know other people who I can ask. My dear Noctowl, let's fly to Vermilion City. Ah, here we are, one of my favorite places. And it's time. It is time for once again the Overlord, which is also a Celtic Viking pirate in some other games, specifically Skyrim. And it's not a name that I, brought with me with all other games that I played for the channel. Ah, mateys! My navy, look at that. This is the Overlord's navy, by the way. I know some people who might help me find out where Jirachi's hiding. All aboard! Did they change the model of the ship? It looks more compressed and more Lego-like. It's much more square. Why is it like that? Did our ship sink for whatever reason? So we had to build a Lego one to replace it? Here we are, Kolben Tower. Here they must know. They created this game. They must know. Let's go to the lounge. Kolben people! Actually, this is not the actual developer studio, I forgot. But I can buy some Fantas. Yes, please. Staff office must be this one. Aha! What are you? Who and what are you? I don't remember you. Then again, I think that sometimes they change their own skins, which sounds absolutely... Is this... I don't remember the name of the gym leader. The gym leader of Violet City, Ona Pidgeot. That's pretty cool. I like working on a computer on a bird. I don't remember you either. But is it a new developer or somebody who... What the hell is this thing? What is this? Huh. This ain't Hoenn. I don't know what's that. Is that a map of a region or is it a made-up one? Here there is Darkfire. Is this Nils? Yeah, this is Nils. This is the sort of first creator of Pokemon 3D. If I'm not mistaken, he is German. Mein Herr, Nils, mein Herr. Ich brauche Hilfe. Ich muss Jirachi finden. Wo ist Jirachi? Wo ist Jirachi?
Huh?
Is Jirachi even called a different way in German? I'm not sure. I remember you, Admiral, but there are some legends, just like mythical Pokemon that say that this guy defeated me. If you go at statistics, they're still a bit bugged, but I want to notice Blackout 1. You know why? Because I only ever lost to Ho-Oh. No proof. Sorry, undefeated, 0 deaths. Well, 1 death with Ho-Oh, but that's about it. Those people were probably minding their own business and I just barged in. Calben people! Where is Jirachi? Well, they kicked me out of here as well. Well, alright mateys, back to Vermilion City. My dear Noctowl will make us fly back to Saffron City to go back to my Kanto. Sorry, to my Johto. I get confused sometimes. It's all mine anyway. Sabrina! Do you hear me from the other side of the wall? I'll come pick up the new teleporter that I commissioned you tomorrow, okay? She's the teleport master, so my army could use some of those. Nothing that you should be concerned with. Now, if you watched my playthrough, you saw how many times I've been contacted by a certain person. This person likes to talk about, gossip. She hears rumors and she spreads them around. And she just recently joined my army as an important spy and informant. Picnicker Litz, please tell me that you know where Jirachi is.
Did you know that Jirachi likes towers?
But of course! He was at the top of the Ancient Ruins Tower. And you know what is a tower? Battle Frontier. Yes, indeed, the Overlord army is just growing bigger and bigger. We have Team Rocket acting as Grant's youngster Joy, commander of Team Rocket, and tracking squad with his top percentage Ratata. Then we have the espionage department with informant Picnicker Leeds, and also Copycat or Duplica, take the place of anyone excellent cosplayer. And also she provides Pokemon dolls that I clearly want. Style department with Mr. Blaine and Will from the Elite Four designing our stylish outfits. Juggler Irwin and Clown Benito, which are my personal gestures for entertainment. Benito might also give me some suggestions on how to be a dictator and also on how to get banned from YouTube. But also, Counselor Franz, yes, it's called Kurt, but my language it's Franz, the Austrian Emperor, always suggests how a rightful emperor should act. Then of course there is my pirate navy, my mateys, and then we have the collaborators like Sabrina with her psychic abilities, predicting the future, and Erika with her plants, to make the headquarters a bit more cheerful. General Price commanding everybody, and then of course second in command Johto Division Whitney and second in command Kanto Division Misty, which are immediately under the Overlord. What? Under in a military grade sense, you perverts. Now that I think about it, where is Lyra from Pokemon Heart Gold? She's not in the game, I liked her, always talking about how stinky her Mariel was. So let's go check a revamped Battle Frontier. Professor Elm, what the hell do you want? I have something here for you. Could you swing by my lab? See you later. Oh hi mom. But look, nobody built a statue of me in the center of the town. They really did forget about their overlord. Scammer Elm! How did you know that I just landed here? What do you want exactly? Huh? You want these hands? Want to catch these hands? Want to give me the chikorita? Shady voice. There you are. I called because I have something for you. Stay away from me. See? It's a seaplane ticket. Now you can challenge the Battle Frontier. Oh! Okay. Seaplane ticket. I flew to here because I thought that you could reach Battle Frontier from the Newbark town, but do I have to go to Olivine? The plane! Right, it's not a sea. I don't like planes. The plane departs from the end of Route 50. I don't know where that is. But you know that already! No, I don't. After all, you've traveled all over with your Pokémon, that means nothing. Good luck with your battles. Well, it's actually very good that I came here. Give me that Chikorita. But now that I think about it... oh, right, there is no path like there is here, so no way. End of Route 50. 48... 20... Where is Route 50? Here? Oh! I have to go to Diamond Dive, Seaplane Port, right, I forgot. What do you mean that I have to get a plane from going from here to here? It's the same distance that I get from Cherry Grove to Diamond Dive, basically, and I did being dragged underwater by my Kingler. Alright, I don't like planes. I took a couple of planes in my life, but I don't like flying. No, I like these new graphics and the sky. The sea, though, gives very weird vibes, like it gives almost static vibes. I think there are just too many waves. It should be a bit more plain blue, in my opinion. Oh, look at that! What even is... oh, it's those planes that they land on water. Ah, matey! This is the Express Travel Seaplane direct to the Battle Frontier. Will you be traveling with us today? Sure. They actually made the animation. Oh, it has Pokemon theme. Nice. That was fast. So this is the revamped Battle Frontier, which I believe it's not based on anything in particular. Like, it's a Pokemon 3D original design. The front lines of Pokemon battling. Welcome to the Battle Frontier. Yes, but I wanted to know the actual game modes. I know there are more. Dude, there are many of them!
6.5 hours later.
Okay, none of them are operational, except the regular Battle Tower and the Battle Factory. The Battle Factory, I believe, is the one in which you rent Pokemon? So last time that I went on the Battle Frontier near Olivine, I did the Battle Tower and I annihilated everybody easily. So now maybe it would be fun to try something different. Look at me struggle with Pokemon that I never heard of and never seen. Ah, but this is so pretty! I like it! This reminds me of something straight out of the Pokemon anime. Like where Ash, Misty and Brock go around and face a new challenge. You nerd! There was someone here using a Pokemon I've never seen before. Oh, he can relate to that. Hey, it's a Skitty, right? Haha, I'm going to go through every challenge with just this babe. Listen, please reconsider. I don't think your Skitty is strong enough. These are all vendors, I believe. And over there is people doing constructions and, of course, there is soon. Let's go check the building to the left, which should be the Battle Factory. Yes. Okay, Battle Factory. Oh, that's a weird soundtrack. So this is actually the renting battles. Okay, I will do this one, because last time I did the actual battle tower with my Pokemon, and I know I would like to use my Pokemon after so much time, but I already showed the battle tower, so this time I'm going to do the renting sort of challenge. Alright, I deposited all my Pokemon and kept Sudowoodo for the lols. Alright, Sudowoodo, you'll have to face 700 Pokemon in a row. Actually, I don't think that it matters what Pokemon you have. You know what? I think it's bullshit that you people have level 100 Pokemon. That is reserved only for the masters, or both of Pokemon and of the region. So I'm going to choose the more realistic level 50. Now follow me, even because I remember when I played the Battle Tower, some trainers had legendaries. Legendaries! Yeah, right, how did I get them? They were people in costumes, cosplayers. Oh, I cannot choose which rented Pokemon I pick? Oh, what in the world is Cobalion? Ah, it's one of the workers that was working earlier. Getting a pause. Out of the way! I've got deliveries to make. Why are you here then? Work arcade. Grimer. Okay. Stomp, screech, crunch, roar. They all suck. What type are you? Steel fighting. That looks quite legendary. I don't think it's a legendary.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
Well, Hippopotas is ground type. Oh, damn. Hippopotas just started a freaking sandstorm inside. That is quite uncomfortable for those people, Hippopotas. What's up, Sludge? Don't be ridiculous. Well, that's a lot. Do you have ground type attack? You better. You don't. Why don't you have... What kind of attacks are these? Bite. Biting slime. Delicious. Hippopotas, you're useless as fuck. I don't know, let's send Cobalion. I don't know this Pokemon well. Plus they have weird attacks. Minimize, no, don't do Minimize. Minimize is so annoying. Okay, Iron Head, come on. Come on, connect. Of course not. How is what? Well, alright, because... he has ground type attacks. Damn it. Come on, Iron Head. Oh no, the sandstorm stopped. Ah. Oh, that's quite cheating. Come on. I already hate this. I don't want to use this Pokemon with such bad moves. Come on, Pokemon that I have no knowledge of. Yes, get out of my sight, Grimer. What in the world are you? Tyrant. What kind of type are you? Oh, Iron Head is super effective. That's an adorable Pokemon. How do you read that? Cincino. Iron Head? I don't know. Pound. He just high-fived me. I like these new battling animations. Come on, Iron Head. Tail slap. Okay. Okay. He keeps missing maybe because Iron Head is a very unprecise attack. Jeez! Crunch, come on. I feel sorry to defeat this adorable Pokemon. Cade, back to work! All the delivering I do every day. I've got deep muscle pain. I defeated opponent number 1. Cool. But I thought these 3 were like Grimer and the other 2 that I just defeated. No, it's random ones. They don't look strong. How about a Newt? You need to remove 1 Pokemon for your party. Yeah, the Hippo, sorry. But wait, but my Pokemon don't get healed? They probably will, right? Only 1 Pokemon! Oh, well, Cobalion probably. Who are you supposed to be? Let's keep this elegant. You got it, girl. P.I. Chester, never mind. What is a P.I.? Oh, okay, it's a B. I know that much. Rebombi? Stomp, I suppose. Dazzling Gleam. I have no idea what that is, but it's quite strong. I don't like that, but it's not like I can do much else. Another Stomp. Because the Rebombi sounds like sort of how you say echo in my language. So probably it has sound type attacks, like Dozu, my man Dozu. Perfect cosplay for somebody as deaf as I am. Not for long, because I will find Jirachi, obviously. Vanillite, never mind. It's probably Ice type Pokemon. Crunch? I mean, it's an ice cream. Obviously, I'm going to try Crunch. Like Gnome Delicious. Oh no. Let's try to finish him off with a stomp. Come on, explode. Ah, close. Oh, but he flinched, nice. And we can crunch him a little bit more. Come on. Now I feel like eating ice cream. I don't have any though. Who's next? What is that? Solosis? That sounds like a very creepy final boss enemy from a horror video game. I have no idea what you are, Solosis. You are green. You could maybe be grass type. Go Newt Newt. It is time, Newt Newt. Heal block. Okay. Peck. No, doesn't work that much. Psychic. Oh, that's quite the graphics for Psychic. Damn boy. How about Cobalion then? Well then. Can I defeat this Solosis or what? I don't think I'm going that far. Oh, good job, Cobalion. Well, all my Pokemon are quite hurt. You're quite the trainer yourself. I know, girl. Boy. Yes, I would like to rent a ground on level 50. I won't fall for your tricks. That is not the real Groudon, it's the random guy in a costume. I'm not stupid. I'll get Mudkip. Okay, Newt Newt, thanks for the help. Hello. I love my miniskirt. I love mine too. Last Jenny. There's not a miniskirt, that's a kilt. Shut up. Shroomish. Alright. Let's stomp. Stun Spore. Oh no. Ah. You threw like banana peels at me, look like. More stomps. Come on. Good job. Don't be paralyzed. Let's finish him with a third stomp. No, he was seeded. Whatever that means. Who's next? Coughing. Assurance. Well then! That's certainly a critical hit. I don't think that I am going... Oh, it works even with other Pokemon. I see, stupid GlitchxCity. Cobalion is not faring well though. But at least poison type attack will not work. Assurance. Cobalion became justified. What am I reading? What is that supposed to be in? Iron Head. Is Cobalion a legendary? I mean, surely he's not the one of Pokemon Sword and Shield, right? No, it can't be. What is that? Ferroseed. Well, you're for sure Steel type. How is Steel against Steel? It depends the type of Steel that you have. It's not very effective. Oof. I heard that you leak Mudkips. Haha, it's not very effective, but it still deals quite a lot of damage. But with Mud Slap... Oh. Should try with Water Gun next. Did he just lift some stones that are floating in the sky? Take cover, everybody! Nice. Whoop. Why is it not very effective? I thought that water wasn't bad against... It's also... Oh! It's also... Grass type? I did not know that. I mean, I don't care that much because these are not my Pokemon. Oh no. Stealth Rocks hurt Explode. But how about I crunch or whatever that is? Oh. Why my Pokemon don't have the citrus berries? Oh no. Seed Bomb. Oh no. This could be it, boys, because there is only Cobalion. But if I can attack first... Oh! I have literally no choice but to use Iron Head, which probably won't KO it, and I will lose. Yeah. If you're not stupid, you will defeat him. Yep. Oh, just iron barbs that defeated me. Good job, Jenny. You lost the battle. Oh no, I don't care. All done, please come see us again. Unfortunately, you can't really choose the moveset of your Pokemon, so, you know, it's fine. But come back to me, my dears! And yes, apparently Cobalion is a legendary Pokemon. I don't believe you for a second. It was a man in disguise, I know that. It looks like that I cannot climb the tower to find Jirachi. Alright, I will rest a little bit in the Pokémon Center and resume the game in a little bit because I am a busy person. Overlord business. Here I am back. I realized that I kinda never played Pokémon 3D during the night. Usually it was always kinda the sunset. And I must say, I really like this atmosphere. And I mean, what better time than today, since I am trying to find literally a shooting star, right? So our adventure in the Battle Frontier was successful in winning or finding Jirachi, but the wild card has a trump card. I have to get this thing that looks like it's made of Lego and will crumble at any time. Okay, I survived, very good. Let's fly to Goldenrod City. If Jirachi doesn't come to me, I will go to Jirachi and try to find him again at the ancient ruins. So the lore says that Jirachi sleeps for like 1000 years and then wakes up for 7 days. So if I met Jirachi some episodes ago, he will probably sleep for 1000 years. So how are you going to actually make Jirachi grant your wish, dear Overlord, you ask, obviously my loyal subjects? Well, I don't need Jirachi to wake up. I can even find Jirachi while he's sleeping. Because if he's asleep, I can write my 3 wishes on the 3 pieces of paper that hang from his head. And then, in 1000 years, when he will wake up again, according to the lore, he will grant those wishes. And obviously, what do you think? Oh, but you will be dead in 1000 years. Oh, first of all, you don't know. What do you know about me? My first wish will obviously be resurrect me. So I will get resurrected in 1000 years. A second wish is fix my ear. Third wish, well, it's to my discretion. Maybe become immortal. That doesn't sound bad, Sudovudo. Ah, this music. This was such a nice dungeon, I must say. We can actually... You are still stuck here, I see. And I wonder, since I couldn't record Misty's mermaid voice to wake up Jirachi as a pure voice, I wonder what can I use. Well, while Jirachi is away for 1000 years, what does he do? Only sleeps? Does he not watch any YouTube videos? Maybe of SurroundEdByFreaks and subscribe as well? That would be nice. Maybe I can wake Jirachi up with some, like, YouTube videos. I mean, Jirachi is sort of an immortal being, since it's like lives thousands and thousands of years. It's a mythical Pokemon. I bet that he is an old YouTube fan. He was there in like 2007 to see the early YouTube. YouTube was basically AMVs. Do you prefer the powerful AMVs like Dragon Ball or Naruto with Linkin Park, or the shipping AMVs that always had like Ash x Misty or Naruto x Sakura and always had like Cascada songs like Every Time We Touch or Bad Boy? Jirachi, are you up there? Is there any shooting star here? If you are up there, I will catch you. I mean, I don't even need to catch you, I just need you to grant my wish. Those were good times, I tell you. Actually, you know what I just thought of? Do you remember the song Pika Girl? It was very popular back then. I wish that we were on TV, just like in Pokémon. You'd be a Pika Girl in the Poké world. Sing with me, Sudovudo! This is my only chance. If Jirachi is up here, whether he's sleeping or awake, then maybe. If not, I am damned to an eternity of despair, sadness, sorrow.
Are you quite finished?
This means, Sudowoodo, that we have only one chance. Grab the stereo, Sudowoodo. Let's play some music. It's useless, isn't it? No matter what I play, I lost my chance. But if you think that the Overlord is out of options, I know a place where I can find Jirachi in my old Pokémon mystery dungeon room. And the one who can bring him to me is you, Typhlosion. You have to go back to the past, to the time I was playing Pokémon Mystery Dungeon, recruit Jirachi, and bring him to me. Typhlosion, you're my only hope. Don't disappoint me. Don't disappoint me. Don't disappoint me. The Overlord knows how to bend time and space, a bit like Dialga and Palkia. Yes, I am the same as legendary Pokémon. It's not like I asked the developers how to do it. But thanks to my immense power, Jirachi is back. Wakey wakey, my dear. Oh, it was slightly less than 1,000 years, wasn't it? And you know why? Because your Overlord needs a very urgent wish. A wish that will last an eternity. My dear mythical Pokémon Jirachi, it's time for the rematch. Hello? Okay, here we go. Right, I forgot I had Sudowoodo as first position. Jirachi level 70, not bad. Feint attack, Sudowoodo. Ah, it's super effective. Oof. Right, I cannot do another feint attack. Rock Smash, though, is not very effective. So let's go with that. Oh, I love this soundtrack. And it's a perfect night, fighting at the top of the tower against a mythical Pokémon. What? Sudowoodo, are you okay? What happened to you? Well, luckily... Anyway, in any case, I had to change with Ampharos. Hello, my dear. We have to paralyze... with Thunder Wave, our dear Jirachi. So we already try. For a surprise Ultra Ball? Let's go. I feel this is the right one. Nope. Cosmic Power? I didn't even know you had that. Come on, Jirachi. It's not fair that Ash got to meet you, and meet Mewtwo, and meet Lugia, and meet every single legendary and mythical Pokémon. And I, instead, cannot even have a small wish granted? What is that you're saying? What I did was wrong? I cheated? But no, I just bent time and space. That you can't grant my wish because I'm not a pure person. But Jirachi, all the Overlord stuff is just a joke, it's just a ruse. It's just to make videos, you understand? Oof. You think that I should leave accepting what has happened to me and find happiness through kindness towards others? Maybe you are right, Jirachi. Maybe I should bask in the thought that I was lucky enough to meet you and to live these nice adventures with you and all the people who watched my YouTube channel since the beginning. You are right, Jirachi. You shall be free. Fine, Jirachi, keep your secrets and keep your wishes. In reality, the Overlord wouldn't even choose those wishes that I said. I would rather wish to bring peace and happiness to the world. It's like Lelouch in Code Geass, or however it was called, that sacrificed himself to bring happiness to the world. Is it better to be remembered forever as a hero and chill in the afterlife with Arceus and have statues be built around the cities? Or to have a functioning right here? But I want to tell you one thing. There is also another trump card, and tomorrow I shall reveal that not all is lost. I shall see you tomorrow.
12 o'clock midnight.
Alright, girls, the very important topic for tonight's meeting of the Overlord's army. Who is fluffier, Marip or Vulu?
Bruh. Look at this dude.
I passed a nice night at the bar with Misty and Whitney, talking about very serious business. You know, if I ask people, what is the first legendary Pokémon that Ash met in the anime? Well, most will think of a first generation legendary Pokémon, like Mew, Mewtwo, who knows, Zapdos, Moltres, Articuno. But in reality, it's a second generation legendary Pokémon that Ash got to see at the beginning of the anime, whose Pokédex entry reads, "Legends claim this Pokémon flies the world's skies continuously on its magnificent 7-colored wings. A legend says that its body glows in 7 colors. A rainbow is said to form behind it when it flies." No, it's not Nyan Cat, but the most interesting Pokédex entries from Diamond, Pearl and Platinum. Its feathers are in 7 colors. It is said that anyone seeing it is promised eternal happiness. Obviously, I'm talking about Ho-Oh, which should still be up the Tin Tower because I've never defeated it. He defeated me. It's getting close to sunset. It's a perfect moment to end this episode battling Ho-Oh once again. Normally I would think that Ho-Oh, by defeating me, gained, the right to be free. I will free Ho-Oh later in case I manage to catch it. I would feel bad if he had to confine in a box, just the same as Lugia. I love this path. And here we are in the Tin Tower. Hopefully I remember the way to go. If you think about it, there is also a legend, sort of, not much of a legend, but more like a theory. You know how they say, oh, how is it possible that Ash has always been, oh nice, I already mistook, has always been 10 years old, he never ages, lucky bitch. I wish I would never age, maybe a bit older than 10, it would be better, but there was this sort of creepypasta theory that Ash was in a coma all along because he actually got destroyed by Spearows on episode 1 and he never recovered, and then everything that we saw in the Pokemon anime was a dream. Maybe this way? Big thunk, it's big brain time. But there is also another theory that since Ash saw Ho-Oh at the very beginning of his adventure, Ho-Oh sort of gave him eternal happiness. Because that's a legend in the Pokemon lore, that if you find Ho-Oh, if you see Ho-Oh, you might be granted eternal happiness. And Ash didn't really... Oh, look, there is a sort of stone? Medicamid? Okay, it's for Medicham, I suppose. And Ash didn't really express any wish when he actually saw Ho-Oh, because he didn't even know what kind of Pokemon was that, and then nobody knew, because it was the beginning of the first generation, and Ho-Oh was second generation. But it might have been something, subconscious. Is that a proper word to use in this context? I'm not sure. I think it's forward? And then over here, am I right? Yes, it was this one, I'm sure of it. Ah, you can't escape the Celtic Viking pirate, Ho-Oh, or the Overlord, you choose. And so maybe Fate or Ho-Oh found out that deep inside Ash's heart, his desire, the thing that would have made him happy, he wanted to explore the entirety of the Pokemon world and live countless adventures with his friends while they were humans or Pokemon, and his wish was granted. His wish was granted by making him the protagonist of the Pokemon anime, so that he could share his adventures with everybody else, never growing old, so that he could always keep exploring. I think this was the right teleporter to go. Yes, I went on teleporter lesson with Sabrina. That's why I remember very easily. Look at that. Hopefully this is not a dead end. Rappel, get back to work. I say this way. And then this way. Oh, you better be up there. You better be up there, because this is the Overlord's chance, only chance to achieve happiness, and therefore it is time. My dear Ho-Oh, here we are again. Ah, it's sunset. It's perfect for a battle at the top of the Teen Tower against the legendary Pokemon Ho-Oh. I will show you that I am worthy. It is time now for the final battle to begin. Here we are. Level 45. Now the problem is, what can I use that will not KO Ho-Oh? I will start with Cut. I did not expect Cut to be so strong. Well, obviously the first time when I faced Ho-Oh, I was way lower level. Ampharos. It is time to paralyze Ho-Oh. Oh, it missed your Sacred Fire. I've been training since the last time that we met Ho-Oh, since when you destroyed me. Only battle that I ever lost in Pokemon 3D. Right, let's start with Thunder Wave. I still have Signal Beam, if I'm not mistaken, with Ampharos. Signal Beam is like 1/4 of power against Ho-Oh, so no way it's going to KO. But Signal Beam can confuse the enemy Pokemon. I don't like that. Do I trust Rock Smash of Sudowoodo? Sudowoodo, I don't know if I should trust you. Okay, Rock Smash power 40. How much was Cut? 50. We are close. Sandslash has Fury Cutter. I could go for that, which has even less power compared to Signal Beam. Good job, Ampharos. Let's go, Sandslash. Extra Sensory. Don't worry, I have plenty of Moo Moo Milk to give to everybody, even to you, Ho-Oh, when we will finish the battle and you will be mine. Fury Cutter, Sandslash! Okay, that's good. Right, but now if I use it again, it's going to be stronger. Fury Cutter. Ooh! Oh, okay, this is what I wanted to achieve with Ho-Oh paralyzed and very low HP. Alright, Sudowoodo, you are rock type, therefore you are the most equipped to resist some attacks from Ho-Oh. Right, here we are. You're paralyzed, very low health. I almost defeated Ho-Oh. I was going to flip the laptop. Thank you, Sandslash, you contained yourself. Actually, you know what? Let's start with a Quick Ball, just, you know. Even though I think the Quick Balls should probably be used like the very first turn. So, extra sensory. I have 65 Ultra Balls. Oh. I can go for a long time. I even have 10 Moo Moo Milks. Like, we can even have a nice milkshake all together. God damn it! Oh, I was trying to distract by talking about Moo Moo Milk. It worked last time, in last episode with the other legendary. almost worked this time, it would have been amazing. This time, Ho-Oh, it will be hard for you. Oh, you know what though? Yes, it will be hard for Ho-Oh to KO all my Pokemon, but eventually Ho-Oh will run out of power points, and therefore it will hurt itself as well. So, in that case, he would go KO. Sacred Fire. Sudowoodo got burnt, huh? It's okay. How can you get burnt? You're made of rock! Did your little, like, grass hands got burnt? I have a nice burn heal. Ho-Oh is paralyzed, but also let's remember that I even have 4 timer balls. So if the fight goes a long way, you know, I can use those ones as well. But you know, we should not go too long into the fight. It will be night. It won't be suitable to fight Ho-Oh at night. Plus, come on, it's fresh milk. It's nice if we drink it right now, because I distracted you enough! Yes! It always works if you start talking about random shit. The Pokemon will get distracted. It's like, what the hell is he talking about? And fall into the trap and get caught. Thank you, Mumu Milk! Legends claim this Pokemon flies the world skies continuously on its magnificent 7-colored wings. Ho-Oh is truly one of my favorite legendary Pokemon. Yes, I'm biased because I'm 2nd generation. It's a bit like Lugia. I cannot choose between them. Maybe Lugia I really love because I love the 2nd Pokemon movie. But lore speaking, Ho-Oh is magnificent. You might spot him one day in the sky, and you would be granted eternal happiness. But as a sign of goodwill, there, I freed you, Ho-Oh. Just like I freed Lugia, because, I mean, we need a guardian of the sea and a guardian of the skies. I showed you that I am a powerful, yet merciful trainer. Will you grant my wish and give me eternal happiness? Is that a yes or a no? I don't speak your language. Oh, luckily there was this little pond to break my fall. What does that mean, Ho-Oh? Will I be happy or not? I guess I will never know. But I trust your judgment, Ho-Oh. We can only do our best to be happy. If fate or Ho-Oh will grant us eternal happiness, well, it's not up to us to decide. But as I said, I feel like my happiness wouldn't even come from having my ear fixed or ruling the world as the Overlord. It would probably something similar to Ash. When I was little, I did think, wow, how would it be one day to leave this world behind and wake up in the Pokemon world and be like Ash and go around, because not only it was, you know, sort of a magical, mythical world, but it was sort of a utopia and live countless adventures, which kinda implies that you're forever young, which is a nice plus, so nice bonus. Or that you're dead and you're in the afterlife, that is also not too bad either. Maybe if you look up you see Arceus, I don't know. Or maybe the Alga's Temporal Tower, where time has stopped and you don't grow old. So I hope you liked this sort of a special episode. Every video that I make could be my final video or the last episode of Pokemon 3D, so you know. The Overlord resumes his travel, who knows to where? Nobody knows, neither do I know. But in the end, what made Overlord and me and my split personality Overlord happy was to share these many adventures with my viewers and my subscribers since 2012. And therefore, mateys, let's resume our travels. I'm SurroundEdByFreaks, I'll see you down the road. Arr!